With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys here in Week 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Mayoa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. The 34-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Being chased out left. He'll run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And now he'll tuck it and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw again on second down, Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw a completion.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And less than a yard.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They run for it with Carson. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
From the 17, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State with a sack.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle 1st down.
The 3-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. 1st and goal from the 3. From the shotgun, Wilson forced out to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal. Here's Carson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
1st down, Dallas.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to number
Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Play action. Now Wilson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Target in the middle of the field.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So Michael Gallup, 75 yards. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And it's good to make it 15-14, 1-point game.
Score Seahawks 15, Cowboys 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
10 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Carson. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brought down at the
so much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
6-yard pickup.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
1-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Touchdown. Will Dissly there to make the grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there at feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw is Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. He's at the 50 and run it in. But he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He gives it off to Carson.
Bernie, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
The throw complete to Dorsett, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run it with Carson. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, it's Carson, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson steps up, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Wilson now operating from the gun. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Cowboys out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Good tackle there by Jaron Reed, the former 2nd-round pick out of Alabama. And that's why he was drafted, but he's really shown an excellent ability to rush the passer as well.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
13 yards on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Play action. It's Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
1st down, Cowboys.
1st down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Prescott from the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Dancing to his left. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's taken down inside the 30. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Prescott. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Now Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for Prescott. Forced out to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was